Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Alex and I love the weather, and today I'm going to be talking about the potential for some potentially heavy snow. Oh no, this pen's broken. But some potentially heavy snow, potentially settling and potentially even to lower levels across parts of the UK. And there is a lot of uncertainty, so make sure you stay tuned for the whole video, but let's get into it now. You can see here we have this little frontal system which moves south during the course of Wednesday, then into Thursday as well. And you can see it's got quite a few weather fronts associated with it. And those weather fronts are going to be providing some precipitation that could bump into some cold air that we've got in eastern parts of the country, like so. Around here we've got cold air coming in from this high pressure, and that's moving up against some milder air. And between that boundary, we could see some rain, sleet, and even snow as well. So let's get into it. This is the what's called the icon weather model, and you can see here it shows that little frontal wave that we're talking about right here, with some fairly heavy precipitation. Actually, I think the Met Office has got a yellow rain warning in parts of Northern Ireland. And then notice that as that starts to move eastwards throughout the course of the day, it bumps into some colder air which is sitting over eastern parts, and you can see initially over hills and mountains, but then as we run the sequence through, when the low pressure system starts moving south, then what happens is the cold air becomes a bit more widespread. And notice here that it then transitions to a more widespread spell of sleet and snow as well, even potentially reaching as far south and east as East Anglia. And some of the latest model runs have even pushed that even a little bit further into the home counties. And to be honest, I think that might be a little bit too far south, but we could still see some sleet or wintry mix there by Thursday evening. If we look at another model here, this is probably the most aggressive model solution, what I'm about to show you here while I wait for it to load. Hopefully it loads quickly. Okay, so this is possibly the most aggressive model solution. If I just show you here, this band of snow turns to snow. This band of rain turns to snow pretty widespread, goes pretty widespread. And you can see by the end of the day we actually have a spell of heavy snow. This is by 3 o'clock, heavy snow even into parts of southeastern England, and this is quite an aggressive solution in my opinion. But I mean, it just highlights that there is a lot of uncertainty and a wide variety of things that can happen, so it's important to stay up to date. This is that dividing line I was talking about. You can really see the mild air pushing up into the country here. You can see that mild air like so, and then you can see the cold air like this. And this is called the 0C isotherm. It's the height of where the temperatures reach 0 degrees. And you can see that colder air like so, and then we will have the rain and the frontal system here. But then what happens is throughout the day, the dividing line gets a lot further south, and that's why we could potentially see some mix. But if I show you what this model is saying, just quickly get rid of that. You can see here, if I run it through, the pink and greens are wintry precipitation, and you can see that on the back edge it does show some sleet and even some patches of snow into parts of the home counties by 3 o'clock. So if we look at this, we can basically say that northeastern England, Scotland, hills above 200 metres, potentially even into parts of Lincolnshire as well, you've got fairly good chance of snow, as you can see here. And then there is a chance later on in the home counties as well. And I must say that it's not just because we've got these frontal systems basically dragging themselves southwards. The snow is not going to be the only area of interest. We could see quite a lot of rain. This is the UKV weather models forecast rain accumulations, and you can see that here they are really piling up across parts of southeastern England, the Midlands, central England as well. And you can see we could widely see 30 plus millimeters in this area, and so that could potentially cause a little bit of disruption, nothing too much, maybe some surface water flooding, nothing really more than that. Even that's probably a bit extreme, but we could see quite a rainy day if you don't see snow in parts of the south. But then again, there is a potential for snow, as you can see here. This is showing in Scotland, mostly over the hills and mountains, same in northeastern England. But we could see that there is a small potential for it to get to a few lower levels as well. And there is uncertainty about how far it could get. But I mean, it's going to be a nowcasting situation. Really, some areas could see that snow risk push a bit south as well. Anyway, that's basically it from me today. So thank you very much for watching. If you want a more detailed analysis, then put that in the comments, because sometimes I want to put a detailed analysis of the weather, but I think that some people might not be interested in that. So if you are interested in that, please tell me. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to get more updates, like if you enjoyed the video, and comment if you have any questions. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening.